Hello and thank you for joining us. My name is Elle Gilbert. I'm a former Eagan Funfest Ambassador and current member of the Eagan Funfest Ambassador Committee and wider Board of Directors. The Eagan Funfest Ambassadors serve as representatives of the Eagan community and the Eagan July 4th Funfest through parades, festival attendances, coronations, and much more. These individuals serve as ambassadors for 1 year, making new connections, having fun, volunteering, and experiencing personal growth. Each year, we crown ambassadors in 2 divisions. Junior ambassadors are for boys and girls ages 10 to 13 who can each earn a scholarship of $500 at the end of their reign. The ambassador division is for young men and women ages 14 to 18 who can each earn a scholarship of $2,000 at the end of their reign. These scholarships will go toward their future academic pursuits. Our candidate program begins in May, with the candidates participating in a series of judged events leading up to Eagan's July 4th Funfest. We would like for you to get to know our program and current reigning ambassadors a little bit better. So joining me today are 3 of our wonderful representatives who will each be speaking on a different portion of our program. Joining me now is Junior Ambassador Emily Kile. Emily, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Emily Kile. I am 11 years old. I go to school at Deerwood Elementary, and my sponsor is Andiamo Italian Restaurant. They are my favorite place to eat in the entire city of Eagan.
Love it. Emily will be discussing our candidate program and what potential candidates can expect to do and learn through the candidate experience. So, Emily, each candidate finds a sponsor to support them throughout their candidacy and potential reign as an ambassador. Describe how you chose your sponsor and how you approached them about helping you out.
I had a few ideas in mind, but Andiamo was the first place that came to mind because my grandparents lived nearby and I would always go to eat there. And the servers were always really nice, and it was a very memorable place in my mind. So it was first thing in my mind.
So it wasn't scary at all. It was very easy.
It was a little nerve-wracking when I went there and asked for the manager because they were like, okay.
Well, that is so fun and exciting that you have such a great sponsor. Describe your participation in the candidate family potluck picnic. What food did you bring, and why did you choose to bring that to share?
I brought guacamole because it reminded me of my dad and all the pool days and taco nights that we'd have, and I also brought chicken noodle soup because I remember when my mom and I were sick or it was freezing outside, and we'd stir up a big pot together, and it would just make everything better.
Sounds really yummy. Were those options a big hit at the potluck picnic?
Yes.
Yeah. Describe how you introduced yourself to the Funfest committee during the Meet the Candidate night. First of all, what was Meet the Candidate night, and what did you wear?
It was a time where we were supposed to dress up in an outfit that completely described our personalities. For example, I wore my Hamilton t-shirt because I was and always will be the biggest Hamilton fan on the planet. I brought a microphone because singing is my absolute favorite thing to do anytime, anywhere. I wore swimming goggles because swimming is my favorite sport, and my dad has a pool in his backyard, and Cascade Bay is right by our house, so I'm always in the water all summer. I brought a game controller because I had just gotten into the Nintendo Switch that we had just bought, and I was pretty crazy about that at the time.
So you had an outfit that was completely mismatched, but that was the whole purpose of the
Exactly,
event. So
yeah.
Describe who you are, what you like to do.
Mm-hmm.
What do you remember most about your interview with the judges? Was it scary? What kind of questions did they ask you, if you remember?
They asked a bunch of questions about me, and thankfully I like to talk about myself, so this is really fun for me as well. I was really scared, and I tried to wear my favorite outfit to be more presentable than I usually am, and I remember them asking me to describe myself in one word, and I said bossy and then changed it to a leader.
Good thinking.
And they laughed at it because I was just so straight up and honest about it. And I think honesty and leadership are two of the best traits you can find in a candidate.
And that's really what the interview process is all about, to know the true you, and you did just that,
Yes.
bossy. Not trying to be something that you want them to think you are, but just being true to yourself.
Yes.
So that being said, what advice do you have for potential candidates who are thinking about becoming an ambassador?
Like I mentioned, just be you, and the candidate process is super fun. Even before you become an ambassador, the coronation was fun. I got to receive awards and support my other candidates, and we had a parade. So the candidate experience was super fun. Even if I hadn't gotten picked, it still would have been a very memorable experience.
Well, it's good that you said that, because there have been many candidates that have gone through our program multiple times before being selected as an ambassador, me being one of them. So that's good that you mentioned that, just how fun and the candidate experience is and really what you learn from it. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Emily. Hopefully we've answered some of the questions you may have about the candidate program and candidate experience. The Ambassador Program welcomes candidates from the cities of Eagan, Apple Valley, Burnsville, Mendota Heights, Rosemount, and Sunfish Lake. There will be an informational meeting on Wednesday, May 11th at 7 p.m. at the Eagan Community Center. This is for potential candidates and parents to find out more about our program. Our candidate program will officially kick off on Friday, May 20th, with our candidate orientation at Mount Calvary Lutheran Church. Join us at Eagan's July 4th Fun Fest celebration on July 3rd and 4th at Eagan Central Park. And join us for our ambassador coronation on Monday, July 11th at the Eagan Community Center. We hope to see you at these fun events. For more information about the Fun Fest and the Ambassador Program, visit our website at eaganfunfest.org. Check us out on social media, on Facebook at Eagan's July 4th Fun Fest, and on Instagram at Eagan Funfest Ambassadors. Thank you for joining us.